Okay. All right, so your goal is not to just copy from the article. Okay? So I want you to think about how would you describe or how would you tell the story in person? Okay, that's why I'm asking you to discuss, right? We did the first one, right? When you start a conversation, you could say, hey, did you hear? Passenger sued, or we could say past tense here. Sued Asiana Air for 200 million won over ramen birds, right? Oh, really? What happened? Blah, 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 blah. So, right? So what happened? Let's go over this. What happened? Yeah.
Serious burns on her lower body.
Okay, great. Awesome. Yeah. A passenger, you said what? Got
serious burn.
Serious burns
On her lower body.
on her lower body. Great. Right? Or we could even say, we could change this a little bit. We could even say seriously, adverb. Seriously burned. Right? The passenger got seriously burned on her lower body. Okay? Okay, but what else? How? How did it happen?
Like crew.
Oh, okay, good. We could say, not crew. How do we say one member of the crew? What do you call the person who works on the flight?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant, thank you. Aha. A worker. That's too general. Right? You can say a flight attendant. Okay, a flight attendant what?
Spilled ramen.
Okay, good. Spilled,
Ramen.
right? Ramen. Yeah, spilled ramen, right? On her, we could say lap. Your lap is this whole area. It's called your lap. We say, oh, come sit on my lap. Santa Claus, sit, come sit on my lap. And then a kid sits on his lap, right? Spilled ramen on her lap, right? When? Was the plane on the ground or was it
During
during a flight, right? Where was the flight going?
Too far.
Okay, good. From Incheon to, in English we say Paris. It's Paris baguette, but in Korean they say body baguette, right? Okay, good. Paris, right? Paris. Okay. All right. So this is good. This is good details. Is there any other details we could add? Right? And actually, we could go over here. Let's go to question 3. Her claims. Right? Just like me, I claim something with Sunglass Hut. Right? I'm claiming something against Chipotle. They never should have given my phone, right, to those customers, right? So what is Miss Chung complaining about? What is she claiming? Appropriate what? So what is that? Oh, treatment. Oh, it says here appropriate measures, right? Okay, so we could say this. What's the subject?
She.
She. Okay, or in this case, yeah, we could say she. She is. Oh no, what is she complaining about? She is. Oh, complaining. Yeah. Now. Okay, if you use about, okay, then you have to, she's complaining about, what? What is she complaining about?
Her accident.
Huh?
Her accident.
Okay, yeah, but we know there's an accident. But what is she complaining exactly? What did Asiana Air not do?
She can't work.
Ah, okay. You know what? We could say this. This is a little bit harder. This structure is harder. We could say her inability to work. Okay? We could say that. About her inability. Ability and then opposite inability to work, right? Because
She.
right? She
Insist higher that have she insists
uh-huh.
higher that have to pay overtime.
Ah, okay, so what can't she do? What cannot she? Cannot.
Walk.
Good. Work where?
Their business.
Huh? Bakery. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. She cannot work in
Her business.
her bakery, right? But what does she want to do though? But she cannot now.
She cannot track.
Oh yeah, that too. Right? She cannot work in her bakery, right? She may not, right? Maybe she may not be able to reproduce, comma. She may not be able to reproduce or make a baby, right? But what did she say about the modeling and fashion, right? What does it say here?
Hair design.
Yeah,
Planning to continue.
yeah. So what's another way we could say that? So and. Okay, so related to broadcasting, fashion, hair design, right? And she cannot. What can't she do now?
Her schedule.
Continue or pursue. Pursue what? Pursue. You know what pursue means? To follow. To. She cannot pursue a career in broadcasting. Good. Broadcasting. What else?
Restaurant and hair design.
Fashion and hair design. In other words, Asiana Air ruined my career plans. I cannot work. My legs, I got burns, right? She cannot work in the bakery because what? Why can she not work in the bakery?
Because she worked.
Okay, wait. Yun. Why?
afraid of higher temperature.
Yeah, she's afraid to work there because the hot ovens. The ovens are so hot. So like trauma, right? So that's why she doesn't want. She cannot work there, right? She may not be able to have a baby. We could say may not be able to have a baby, or to reproduce, right? And she cannot pursue a career, right? Her dream. She's saying her dream is now gone because of this. Right? Sad. Very sad, right? Okay, now, did you write this down? I'm going to give you another response, okay? But not using about. I want to use that, okay? So instead of about, I want to use the conjunction that. So powerful. This conjunction that is very powerful. She's complaining that she, okay? And then all this is easier. Much easier, because here you have to use this. So many words. Right? Yeah, so many words here. But you could not use that and just say she is complaining that she cannot work in her bakery. She may not be able to reproduce, and she cannot pursue a career. Right? Her dream. Her dream career, I can even say. Right? This was her dream. She's 30-something years old, right? Still pretty young. It's not like she's 40, 50 years old. Right? So try using this that. Okay? Because this is an independent clause. Okay? You know what that means? It's a complete sentence. She is complaining. I could say period. It's a whole idea. It's an independent clause, right? But here, right, it makes it a little bit difficult if I do about. She is complaining about, okay, then I have to use a noun. I have to use another noun here, right? But the secret is if I use that, I could do another independent clause. Independent clause, okay? That, she cannot work in her bakery. This is an independent clause. This is another independent clause. And another independent clause. Make sense? So, whole idea, that, whole idea, comma, whole idea, and whole idea. It's easier. It's easier to write a sentence. This is a little bit harder, isn't it? Okay. Using about. Okay. Unless you keep it very simple. She's complaining about not working. Period. Yeah? She is complaining about not working. Okay? So I recommend that we use that. Okay, let's go to the next question. How did Asiana Air respond?
Asiana Airlines
Uh-huh.
took appropriate step about
Okay, good. Wait. Asiana Air. I answered this question, right? I gave you a hint. Use the same word. Asiana Air.
Okay.
Respond or responded? Responded. About? That. Responded that they. Aha, why they? Isn't Asiana Air? Isn't that singular? Yeah, but they is okay actually. They is okay. You could use they, even though Asiana Air is singular. It's okay. Okay? Asiana Air responded that they has offered. Okay. Wait a minute. First of all, what is the main response? What's the main point from Asiana Air? Did they do anything wrong? Did they do anything wrong according to Asiana Air? Right? So last paragraph. Did they do anything wrong? No. Okay, so they responded that they say they took appropriate measures. Right? They took. Okay, yeah, you can say that. They took. What's another word for appropriate? Synonym. What's similar to appropriate? Oh, good. No. Proper. Proper. Good. They took proper. Instead of measures, I could say steps. Right? To what? Yeah. So instead of this disinfecting the wounds, blah blah blah, we took proper steps to just in general. What could we say? We could say to handle this situation. We could say. Okay, that's one way of saying it, right? Or they took proper steps to deal with this situation or issue or problem, right? So you have to paraphrase. You know what paraphrase means? Yeah, what's the opposite of paraphrase? You can get kicked out of school, out of your university if you do this. Plagiarize. Plagiarize. So if you're in a university and you're writing a paper, essay, right? If you CV, if you do copy and paste, if you CV something from another book, okay, in America, at least, in America, you get kicked out of school. They kick you out of school. It's very serious. Very serious. I learned the hard way. I almost got kicked out of school. Because I was writing an essay. It was like about Mexican history class. So I took some words out of the book, and I just, back then we didn't have Microsoft Word. I had to use a word processor, like a typewriter. The TA, you know the TA, teacher's assistant. He's so smart. He remembered from the book, he remembered the sentences. So the professor called me and says, "Hey, Eugene, you cannot copy from someone else's. It was his book, actually. He wrote the professor. It was his book. So the TA knew. He knew the book. I copied. I got into big trouble, actually. So you cannot do that. But we're not going to kick you out of school. Because back then, I didn't really know how to write. I was not a good writer. Okay? Yeah. And later, I learned how to write. But anyway, so you want to paraphrase. Use your own words. That's what we're doing. Use your own words. Okay? Yeah. Do not, never, ever copy someone else's work. Like, make it your own. Okay? Even reporters, they cannot copy another reporter's work. Right? They could get into trouble. Yeah. They could even get fired. Right? Okay. So anyway, okay. Yeah. Use the conjunction that. Okay? Any other questions about this? No? Okay. All right, now I have this dialogue. We're going to do a dialogue. Okay, so it's a 떡볶이 아줌마. Okay, so there's this 떡볶이 아줌마. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you. So you went to go eat some 떡볶이. Okay? Yeah, right outside here, right? And then the ajumma, the woman, was giving you the 떡볶이, and she spilled it. She spilled it on your lap. Ha! You got hurt. You got severely burned. Okay? So you're gonna call the 변호사, the attorney, right? Because you want some help. You want some legal advice. Okay? So this is a dialogue about that. Okay? Alright, so take one each. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I want you to work in pairs. Work in pairs, okay? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you have 5 here. Oh, okay. You guys might need to switch. Maybe you guys can switch after with, what's your name? Sophia. Okay, Sophia. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay, so what I want you to do first is read through on your own the dialogue, and then fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks, okay? Yeah. Together you can try to fill in the blanks. Yes. Attorney. Yes. Lawyer. You contacted an attorney to request legal assistance, legal help. Yeah. Because this is a lawyer. So a lawyer gives legal advice. Right? Oh, no. L-A-W-Y-E-R. Lawyer. Right? 변호사. Yep. But I said here, adverb and a verb. Adverb and verb. Just like up there. Yeah.
그래서 걔 서울이 국보인가 이거 물어본 거지.
Cynthia, are you okay? Yeah? Are you okay?
I am Katie.
Oh, you're Katie. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're Cindy. You're Cindy. Okay, Katie, are you okay? Yeah? Too cold? You want more down? Lower? Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm hot. Can I turn it down? Yeah, okay. That's better. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Where's that handout I gave you? Legal entity.
Individual.
Legal entity. This one, yes. So you need to pick one of these and put it in there. Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. For one of the blanks, you have to refer to this one. Okay, so in here, one of the answers is from here.
Okay.
You have to pick one. Corporation, limited liability company. You have to pick one from there.
이쁘나
Street is an adjective. Yeah, and then here you're looking for a noun. Right? Yeah? So this one here, I was eating at one of the streets. At one of the street vendors. Yes. Paraphrase? Oh, okay. Well, in this case, you can. Or, but if it's on the street, we don't say store. You can say stand, or cart. Or you could say vendors. You know, because a lot of them, they can move. They can move the cart. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, kind of like a hot dog cart. Like a hot dog cart, you can move it. You can move a hot dog cart. Yeah, so you can say street cart or vendor. In this case, yeah, the best word is probably vendor. Which one? Oh yeah, ordering is good too. Yes, that's good too. Perfect. Actually, that's better because it happened before you were eating. So that's good. Ordering is better. Much better. Yeah. Here, you want to use an adverb and a verb. Here, I got. Oh, you haven't decided it? Adverb. Usually you add something to the end. Adverb. Right. So what do you? Yes, ly. Usually you add ly. So severely burned. Yeah. And so here, this one, you have to use one of these words. Yeah, one of those words. Okay. I think you need to read this over again.
Did you write?
I don't know. Huh? You gotta research. Yeah, I gave you the source. You just need to find it here. Yeah. Ah, for that one, you have to use one of those terms. Yes. Yeah. Either incorporate one of these in bold. So are you sure? Are you sure it's a corporation? Are you sure it's a corporation? You have to read. Yeah, this is the hardest part. This one. This is the hardest part. So you have to read, understand what each is, and then pick one. Yeah? Is it too difficult? But try. But still, try.
Okay.
There is no separate anything.
What did you say? Did you find the word?
Yes. Yeah, one of those words. One of those legal entities goes in right here. Uh-huh. So, says, okay, so the hint, I gave you a hint here, right in here. It says there's no difference between the owner and the business.
Okay.
So you need to find this context in the in the legal entity handout. Ask your teammates. Ask your teammates. You have to discover. You have to discover the answer. Yes.
You choose blank mark one.
Yes. Yeah. So you have to pick one of those. Pick one.
Blank mark.
Yes.
It
Yes.
is
Yeah. So here, I gave you a clue. As a blank one of these, there's no difference between the owner and the business. That's the hint. And then I give it some detail. If you sue her, you can go after her business and personal assets. So the same.
Yeah.
They're the same. No difference between the owner and the business. You need to find that in
Uh-huh.
Limited partnership. Wow.
Oh no, not this one.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to pick one of these. Pick one. Did you pick one yet?
Choose
Okay, you pick one.
one word.
Did you discuss with your teammates?
One.
Yeah?
One word.
Why did you pick that one?
Black mark.
One category.
Another
Yeah.
legal entities doesn't have the income tax like tax.
Uh-huh.
Here's has a income tax purpose.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, try to finish. Finish the rest.
If you're limited partnership.
I know. I know. And you have to struggle. You have to struggle through this. The answer is in the same paragraph. The answer is in the same paragraph. As a blank, the answer is in the same paragraph.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, right. Liability. 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 Did you look up the word liable? We'll go over that next. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, let's take a break and then we're gonna go over the answers. Okay?
That's a